Alright guys, we're on to reviewing the top 64 of the NAWCQ, and it's going to get into a little bit of meta matchups, a lot of Fiendsmith Snakes, as everyone expected going into the tournament. So hopefully they bring us some other feature matches that are a little bit more diverse in the meta, but for now we're going to watch Dominic Couch on Fiendsmith Snakes against Mr. Edwin S., also on Fiendsmith Snakes, so, you know, who would have guessed? But let's try to keep it entertaining. Let's try to have a little bit of fun. Not every Fiendsmith Snake kind of game is the same, right? Right? Sometimes you don't open Ash, and we can see what happens. But, yeah, let's have a little bit of a fun with it here. I didn't see who won the dice roll, but we're about to find out. Okay, Edwin wins the dice roll, opens Poplar effect, hits with Valor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just hit the normal summon with Valor if it's Poplar, because like if you're normal summoning Poplar, you know they don't have Ash in hand, and they probably don't have the Black Witch either, but they do follow up with a Engraver for the Tractus pitches the Lurie. We also have a lefty on our hands because the graveyard is on the left side, so that's pretty interesting. Engraver summons out off of the Requiem, and now what are we going to go into? I don't even know. Like, what do you do here? What does this get you? It also depends on what's in the extra deck. Like, are we playing something like, what's it called? Necroquip. Oh, we do have Witch anyway. Didn't see that coming. Maybe he was just trying to bait, like, Ash or whatever to try to, you know, let the original Sinful Spoils resolve. We see another Valor in hand from Dominic here. So deciding on whether he wants to Valor the Witch or not, decides to do it. So now we have just 3 bodies on board, but we've already gone through Fiendsmith Requiem. We can still get into Sequentia. We can still go into, I don't know what kind of plays. Like, we haven't used any fire, so there's no Hida on board. So if we're on Beatrice, we can still get into Snake Eyes Ash. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see what they're playing here. Shuffle back 2 for Lacrima, I assume. And then Lacrima into the Fiendsmith, Engraver. And let's see if we go into Beatrice Ash. It appears so. Some people are not on the Beatrice. You know, but Beatrice is so flexible. Can be used as like a pseudo starter like this. Can be used for like stupid FTK purposes, dumping whatever. Rollback plus my Akashi, or dumping like Spell Canceller. We saw that in round whatever it was, 6. So yeah, now we get Princess for the Ash coming back here. This is pretty weak play to Nib though, so if we still have that third hand trap as Nibiru, Dominic's going to be cooking here. So okay, now Ash is going to go effect, probably summon out. Oh no, we have Ogre on the Snake Eyes Ash. Okay, so he's going to search the Poplar, maybe summon out the Poplar, but Poplar's effect is already used, so that's not going to be so strong. But yeah, Dominic opening 3 hand traps. You know, 3 low impact ones relatively, but that was a pretty good Ogre, you know, because that Poplar is not getting us anywhere in particular. We've already gone through Sequence, we've already gone through Requiem. I don't know, there's still no Hida lines available, and we're locked into fires currently until we link this off here. So let's see what we actually go into. Like, are we on Nightmare Phoenix here? Or are we on Hida, or are we on Raging Phoenix? Okay, there's the Hida, but there's no fires in Dominic's graveyard, so this is pretty tough. Oh, we still have Engraver Shuffle back. Okay. So that could be an Appaloosa right here. Appaloosa with the Princess Engrave is something, but there's no fire on board. We need a fire on board for that. Okay, there's IP. Maybe just IP pass. I think that's what it's basically got to be. So we have IP pass threatening an SP. But, you know, Dominic's only got 3 cards in hand, but we're starting with Engraver. That's pretty strong. So we could see here just SP on the Lurie. Oh, okay, we have Droll. Droll into the Engraver is pretty strong. Like, it's one of the only good plays, the only good places to drop Droll against the Snake Eye deck is either if they start Engraver or if they start Bonfire. It kind of just turns off their Ash, but they're going to get punished by that Droll here because they have the 1-for-1 pitch the Poplar to summon out what I assume is going to be Oak here, because Ash is not going to get them any value if they're under Droll. So yep, there's the Oak. Probably going to go Oak for the Poplar, but nope, we're chaining the Princess to pop, and then we're chaining the IP to summon SP here. So now the Princess pop is going to resolve on the Oak, yep, and that's going to be GG. Scoops it up. The SP is probably going to banish that Engraver. And yeah, Edwin takes it. A quick and easy game 1. But, you know, he went first through 3 hand traps, still put up 2 interruptions, and it was just too much for Dominic. You know, if he didn't drop the Droll, I think Dominic would have been in there, but unfortunately the Droll actually finally came in for once against Snake Eye and put in some work. Alright, we're going to see Dominic go first in game 2. It starts off with the Wanted. I actually really want to pick up those cards, Wanted and Black Witch. I haven't played with them myself. Like, I've never owned them. So I think that's kind of cool, and I would like to have them, but no shot I'm picking any of that up before Banlist. Like, if Banlist comes out and Wanted and Black Witch are still, like, a playable engine for some reason, I'm picking them up. Like, I don't care about reprints. I'll pick them up. You know what I mean? But we start off with normal summon Lurie, go for Requiem, go for Engraver, and now we go Black Witch, pitch a Poplar. That's interesting. We went Black Witch, pitch the Poplar instead of Black Witch, send the Requiem. Okay, now we have original for... we original the Requiem anyway, so we do get use out of that Requiem. It doesn't really matter. Oak for the Poplar. Poplar search the Temple. But and then we got Droll dropped once again. So now if we try to go into Ash, Snake Eye Ash, it's not going to do anything for us. So pretty much turns off that card for the turn. Also, if there's like a Bonfire in hand, that's turned off as well. We never did activate Tractus, so a lot of times you would go sequence, add back the Engraver, pitch Engraver for Tractus. That's turned off as well. But we already started the Lurie, we wouldn't do that. So, I don't know. We'll see how high impact that Droll is, but we go into IP here, activate Oak to send the Poplar, and then summon out the Flambridge here. I can only imagine. I don't know why you would go into Snake Eye Ash. Okay, we're doing the Ash anyway, because I don't know why. Maybe just to get into rotation. But now we're doing Ash, send Oak for Flambridge. And now we're going to link off the IP, and the Snake has Diabellestar for Promethean, probably. Or no, for Selene, maybe. Probably for Selene here. Oh, we're just going straight for Apo? What are we doing? Straight for Appaloosa. Okay. Now, Engraver, shuffle back. Are we going to get punished by Bestial? Nope. Okay, so now Flambridge place IP. Link 2 into Underworld Goddess Mini. Flambridge brings back Oak Poplar. Now we got to go into Promethean here. Man, Dominic Couch seems to get a feature every main event, every major event, like every YCS or whatever. So, you know, but good for him, he's a good player. Okay, shuffle back 3, so we're going into the Desiree. Desiree, now we link 3 into Promethean. Good, and now we can equip the Desiree with Sequence. Good, Princess, bring back Flambridge, but how do we get that Princess into the grave? I guess we're not... Yeah, there's the Flambridge. How are we getting that Princess to the graveyard? Gotta get to the graveyard if you want to summon the IP. Did we mess up somewhere? Oh no. We are negating it, and now link 2... Is that Silo Hattie? Yo, let's go, dude. The young Silo Hattie Magician. Nice. Okay, and then we set what I assume is the Azaroon. I didn't see it. Is that silhouette? It is, right? And now we set 2 more back rows, which are probably like imperm wanted, or something weird like that. Okay, now we pass over to Edwin. Edwin starts with the temple. And now we're gonna chain the Azaroon. So Azaroon is gonna come out, and then Silhouette Magician can activate to pop a spell trap, and we're gonna pop the temple. Okay, so that turns off the easy summon of Snake Eyes Diabellestar, and also turns off temple summoning IP somehow. We go Ash, Appaloosa Negate, now we go Bonfire, and let's see, is that a cross out? Or are we going to let it resolve? We're going to let it resolve, probably going to search the Poplar and negate the Poplar here with Appo. Okay, activate Wanted, and scoops it up. Yeah, because, you know, even if the Wanted resolves, you get Diabellestar, the Azaroon is going to negate the Diabellestar summon, so you're pretty much cooked. And we, I guess, didn't have access to Fiendsmith Engraver, and even if we did, we had Appaloosa for that, or we had Desiree for the Tractus, so... yeah, Couch wins game number 2, and now we can move on to game 3 to see who advances to the top 32 here. 2 very good duelists in this top 64 match, so understandable why they got the feature. We're going to see Edwin, I assume, go first. Gonna find out in a second here. Okay, start off with Bonfire. Let's see if that gets hit with Ash or with Droll. Nope, we have Snake Eyes Ash here. Normal summon effect, search Poplar, Poplar effect, summon. No effect negation on the Ash, so that's not a great sign for Dominic. Let's see if we can see anything in his hand. Nothing in his hand. Okay, there's the field spell activation. I'm gonna place the Snake Eyes Diabellestar. Pitch Engraver, that's pretty strong. Search Tractus, Tractus F. Search Engraver, okay, that means we have Lurie in hand. Pitch Lurie, Lurie effects. Gonna Magnamut the Lurie. That's pretty strong Magnamut. That's why Magnamut is very good this format. And it's a follow-up, and it's body. So it's pretty good. We're probably gonna see Edwin move, or like get rid of that Magnamut before the turn's over. Okay, we went Snake Eye Ash Send for Flamberge, and now we, link off the Poplar? Is that what's happening? Link off for Anima, Poplar place the Snake Eyes Diabellestar. Summon out the Snake Eyes Diabellestar by placing the Poplar again. Let's see if we use Flamberge to push back that Magnamut or not. Or if, I don't know how else we're going to clear it. Oh, we can always clear it through Engraver plus Requiem. So that's not so bad. So that's what we're going into now. We go into Underworld Goddess, into Requiem, into Engraver. Now we're going to probably equip the Requiem and pop the Magnamut. Okay, we use Original on that Poplar for the Oak. Oak summons back out the Poplar. Where are we going with this, Edwin? Why aren't you equipping the Requiem? Just clear that Magnamut ASAP. I guess, like, if Dominic has Imperm, he wants to just, like, prevent that from coming down. Wow, we're going a big link 4. 4 material Appo. That's wild. Oak, Poplar. Now, Engraver's still coming back out, I think. We still haven't used the Engraver effect yet to summon itself. There's a Baldrake on... Wow. Wow. Baldrake on the Engraver. Chain Appaloosa, Chain Ghost Ogre on the Appo for 4 materials. We ogred it. That's huge value. Dominic has 2 bodies on board. That's incredible. That is not good for Edwin right now. If you're an Edwin fan. Holy. We're going to link 2 into Underworld Goddess and Baldrake. Get rid of it. Wow, dude. What a hand. Search the Druid Swarm in the end phase. Dominic might as well be playing Dragon Link, dude. Yep, there's Oak. That's GG. Scoops it up. Dominic Couch with the victory. Well played, but like, whew, that was a killer hand. Double Bastille with Ogre in that game 3. When we did Appaloosa for 4. That's tough, buddy. That's tough. See you guys in the next round. Catch you soon.